G'day and welcome to the Retro Tinker. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. I have this parcel here that was very generously sent to me by my new friend Wayne. I was fortunate enough to meet Wayne at Newcastle Collectorcon a few weeks ago. Although in a way I had already met Wayne in various chats on YouTube. He goes by the name Teriyaki Emu, which is just an awesome name. So if you happen to see Teriyaki Emu in a chat, be sure to say hi. He's a really nice guy. And Wayne, if you're watching, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you, mate. I also realised that I'd completely neglected to share my toy haul from the Collectorcon on any of my social media. So I thought we may as well take a look at that after the unboxing as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's open this up. Oh, you see some goodies already. Now that is a very haggard Jitsu. Basically, Wayne said this is mostly Motu stuff that all needs some form of repair or restoration. Basically, it's a whole box full of fun. So some stuff will probably get restored, some stuff might be used for customs or for parts or whatever, but yeah, this is great. Thanks, mate. We've got Zor missing a foot. I'm pretty sure that I have another Zor somewhere also missing a foot. So maybe between the two of them, I can have one Zor. We'll see. These are some paints I haven't tried before, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they go. Mr. Color. Yeah, it should be interesting. Some other colors here. Paint thinners. Oh, cool! A Rock Lord. This is my very first Rock Lord. Obviously in some need of repair. So hopefully I can either track down the missing parts or work something out. That's so cool. I've eyeballed the Rock Lords a few times. I wanted to get involved, so now I can. So if you haven't seen the video, a few months ago I released a couple of videos doing a custom Sergeant Slaughter Spycore mashup called Sergeant Spycore. And one of the things I was looking for in Newcastle was a beat up Spycore that I could turn into another one for my own collection, because I gave the other one away to Zazel. Yeah, I think that this one is a prime candidate for my very own Sergeant Spycore. Also, if you haven't seen that video yet, you should go check it out because I am actually kind of proud of that one. Nice Star Wars figure in need of a little digital enhancement from the look of it. A good cleanup. Awesome. Poor old Skeletor. His hands chewed right off, jeez. Poor bloke. And it looks like he's got a little bit of damage around his face. He's been in the wars. I'm sure I can do something with him. We'll find new arms or maybe make it some sort of custom attachments. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. A Rio Blast. He's a dirty boy. With Thunder Punch He-Man arms, I think. Actually, Wayne did give me a good idea for this figure for a future custom project, so I won't say what it is now, but it's definitely something that I think has to happen, so yeah, watch this space. Oh, a buzz off with another chewed off hand. Well, maybe that was cut off and used for something. Poor old Roboto has seen better days, that's for sure. He's all jammed up. That could be interesting to fix. I don't even know what this guy is. He's cool though. I dig it. It's a Lord of the Rings character. I think it's Haldir, maybe. I've never tried to work on one of these figures before, so that could be interesting. That is interesting. I don't know who it belongs to, but it looks cool. Ah, there's Haldir's other arm. And Spycore's other leg. We've got the back half of the battle ram. Very cool. Probably do something with that. What do we got? Wild Bill. That is an awesome figure. I don't know that I've ever seen one of these, so I'll definitely have to look into that. It's cool. He's got this little soft hat on him. He's cool. Dig it. Another Lord of the Rings character. He's one of the Rohirrim, I think. I think he might be. His name might be Hummer. He's cool. And I believe that's it. Oh wait, nope. Here's a straggler. I've got a leg for Stone or Rock On. One of the two. So there we go. That is a whole lot of fun just waiting to happen. Thanks so much, Wayne. I really do appreciate this. This is going to keep me entertained for who knows how long. I'll definitely try to make the best use I can out of all of this. Sincerely, mate. Thank you very much. I guess now we'll take a look at my pickups from Newcastle Collectorcon. This was actually my first Collectorcon, and it did not disappoint. So the main reason I really wanted to go was to meet up with some friends. I told myself, you're there to hang out, you don't need to go crazy and buy a bunch of toys. As it turns out, I managed to hang out and go crazy and buy a bunch of toys. But it was so good. I got to meet up with Matt and Andrew from Keep On Collecting, Scott Crusher from Crusher Collects, Dino and Sarah from Totally Taylor Retro Hunters, Dan and Monique from Insane in the Toy Brain, and Michael from Scree Collects. And I want to say an extra thank you to Michael because I wasn't sure I was going. I really missed out on the early bird tickets that they get you in an hour before the general admission thing happens. And I just met up with everyone because I knew they'd be waiting in line, so I thought I'd just go hang out and then I'll go in at 10 AM with the general admission. But turns out Scree had an extra ticket, and so he gave me an early bird pass. So I really appreciate that. It was very generous, and I'm very grateful. And of course, I got to meet Wayne and a couple of other people who I've only talked to in chats. So that was really great. Anyway, enough waffling on. Yeah, let's look at some toys. So by the time I was done, I had filled up my backpack. When I got home, I was showing my wife all the stuff I'd bought, and as I was unpacking, I was putting things into a bucket. And at the end of it, my wife looks at me and she says, "You've just bought 10 liters of toys." So that is now my new favorite metric for measuring amounts of toys, is liters. And I hope that's something that you'll all adopt as well. So yeah, let's have a look. So I went a little nuts, and basically I just was picking up anything that was cheap and took my fancy. So there's a very mixed bag in here. Where to begin? So I picked up some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was particularly happy to pick up Ground Chuck here. He's one I've had my eye on for a good while. Mikey here is missing his helmet, so I might be able to do something about that, or might just have to try and track one down. Other than that, he's in really good condition. He's a very cool figure. I dig it. It's a mutating turtle. It's got quite a lot of mold on the inside and a cracked shell. So He's going to take a bit of work to fix. I decided I wanted a Casey Jones that I hadn't bodgied myself. If you didn't know, I released a video a couple of months ago. I fully restored a Casey Jones figure, but this one I will leave as is. This is something I picked up from Retro Cartel Collectibles. I had seen one on Dan and Monique's Insane in the Toy Brain Instagram a few months ago. And when I saw that Carl had one of these, I had to have it. To my mind, this is a middle-aged Raphael on the way to the golf course. When he's done, he's got to go pick up the kids from his ex-wife because it's his weekend. At least that's what he looks like to me. Picked up this wacky action shredder. I've actually got most, if not all, of his blade attachments. So I've been keeping an eye out for one of these for a while. And I got this talking turtle that I'm kind of looking forward to pulling apart and seeing if I can get him working. I've never had one of these, so I don't know how they're supposed to work or anything like that. I just thought it's kind of cool. Picked up a few of these Predator figures. I just think that they look really cool. I didn't have any of these in my collection already, so they're going to look awesome on the shelf. These two here are the exact same sculpt, but they're just different colors. This guy here kind of looks like he's either eating a toffee or he's just let one rip, and he's very smug about it. I managed to score a few vintage Star Wars figures. Always on the lookout for them. I also picked up a few G.I. Joe figures. Some of them need a little bit of work, a couple of broken crotches. All in all, they're not in too bad shape. These are a couple of Lannard figures. I think this guy here is pretty cool. Actually, we did have a look at these on Oh Ring a Bell, a show that I do with Zazel on Zazel's Clubhouse, and we did a bit of a new segment called Joe and Tell. Gather round, boys and girls, it's time for Joe and Tell! This Destro is a bit out there. The only reason I knew he was a Joe was because I had seen one on card earlier in the day. Otherwise, I probably would have gone straight past him. Still, kind of cool. Now this is going to be a fun project. This Voltron, he has a very chewed hand and foot. So I'm going to have to try and repair, resculpt, and make a new set of wings for the back. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. This is a cool Motu knockoff that I picked up. He's just such a weird, ugly sculpt that I had to bring him home. So I picked up all these, plus two of the Predators that I showed you earlier from Tony at Uncle T's Toys. So I got this Street Shark here with his teeth about to fall out. So he's supposed to have skates on the bottom of his feet, and apparently it's some sort of like looks like a rock, but I think it's supposed to be dust or a cloud of dust sculpted into it. So I'll either be trying to recreate the original part, or I might just do something a little bit custom yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, also going to be fun. We've got Mum-Ra here from the Thundercats. I've been wanting one of these for a good long while now, so it's good to finally put one in the collection. I don't have many Thundercats yet, but if you're gonna have them, you gotta have the main bad guy. A nice Transformer, a G1 Trailbreaker, or most of him anyway. He's got some stuff missing, but he's in really good condition. So hopefully I'll be able to track down the missing parts. Either way, he just looks good as a Hilux anyway. I got this Toadborg figure from the Bucky O'Hare line. At the time I thought it was the last figure I needed for the set, but I still need one more, but I'm almost there now. I was very happy to pick this one up. And a few random toys. I just saw this robot here, to Toy Biz thing from 1992. I just like the look of him. His chest opens up and he's supposed to have like a little jet or something fires out there when you open this flap. But he works. He's got 3 buttons on the back. It's 3 different noises. Yeah, so pretty great. That's all he does. He doesn't move by itself or anything like that. He's supposed to have he's supposed to have some missiles and things that fire out of him, but yeah. Whether or not I find them is another story. Either way, he's gonna look pretty cool on my shelf. I am a sucker for a robot. This guy's a Toy Story 3 figure, I think. And a real Ghostbusters Janine figure. Fright features, they do kind of work if you push the arm right in. I'm curious to see whether I could possibly fix this or not. The arms kind of fall out of their sockets and everything, but even if I can't fix it, she looks good. And last, but certainly not least, these were gifts from Matt from Keep On Collecting. When I met up with Matt last year, I had picked up a few of the Chuck Norris Karate Commandos figures, and he decided that I absolutely had to have a Chuck Norris to go with them. So thanks, buddy, that's awesome. I agree, you gotta have a Chuck Norris. And this right here is a Robo Sapien. I've wanted one of these since like 2005, 2006 when they came out. I wasn't really like into collecting toys or anything back then, but I was super into robots. Thanks, Matt, now I finally have one. He does have his remote and everything. He's got a few corrosion issues that I will deal with in a video sometime soon. I can't wait to fix him up. So yeah, thanks very much, Matt. I appreciate it. Everything's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's everything. Big thanks again to Wayne for sending me that box of goodies. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Matt for the Robo Sapien and Chuck Norris. Thanks all of you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this look at my haul from Collectorcon. Now I just got to figure out how to fit this all in the toy room. Wish me luck. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope I see you in the next one.